I thought that would get your attention because everyone's obsessed with Star Wars right now. So about 3 months ago, I moved into this lovely, shiny new house, which is actually not shiny. I haven't laminated it, but it is lovely. It's lovely, not shiny. Welcome to the Creator Castle, which is actually not a castle either, it's just a house in West London. But welcome to the Creator Castle. It's a castle, and I am the king of this castle. Mi casa es tu casa, Spanish for my house is your house, which it is in fact not. My house is my house. Please don't move in. But you're welcome to have a look around with me. We're gonna start off on the ground floor, which happens to be where my bedroom is, on the ground floor. I promise I'm not an old lady who lives in a bungalow. I just happen to live on the ground floor. Welcome to my bedroom. This is where I keep my bed. This is where I do all the sleepies. My bed actually has 2 mattresses, a normal one and a memory foam one for an extra squishy, sinky sleep. And also, the lights above my bed, they're magic. Luke's magic lights. One thing you might not know about me is I have a weird obsession with like sneaky wiring, like wiring lots of plugs together into one extension cable that you can't see, then plugging that extension cable into a Wi-Fi box so I can do things like, hey Siri, turn off my lights in my bedroom. Cool. This room is why, in general, I just feel so much happier living in this house. I loved living in the meme mansion before, but in this room, I finally feel like I have my own space, which is so important, and it's because this room is just so big! So big! I've got this whole wall that's just doing nothing. Do you want some wall? I have some left over. Going up in the world, guys, I've got a small amount of wall. Try not to get jealous. Is it concerning that my happiness is based on the amount of spare wall I have? Probably. Anyway, here's my computer. She's called Jenny. I edit my YouTube videos and my film on here. Why, you may be asking, did I name her Jenny? Is it because historically men, in a sexist way, name things that they own, such as boats or cars, after women? No, it's because I went to school with a girl called Jenny Macintosh, and that's a Macintosh computer. And I'm hilarious. Jenny from school, if you're watching, I'm so sorry. Anyway, other things in my room include my ridiculously tall cupboard, my candle, my extended family of alpacas, another candle, my really trippy light, the poster for my film, the clapperboard for my film, another candle, pictures of my friends from my Instax, my YouTube plaque, my actual piggy bank, my adorably creepy panda bank, which is really terrifying, another candle, my happy cat plate with another candle on it, and my Japanese peace lily, which is far too big. For scale, here is me next to the plant. I got this because NASA says that it's particularly good, the best in the world in fact, for clearing out air pollution, and seeing as our government recently got sued for deadly levels of air pollution, I think the plant can stay. I think you can stay, baby. You can stay. Ow! Also on the ground floor is the kitchen! This is where we cook all our yummy, yummy foods, where we have our dishwasher that doesn't wash things properly, our tumble dryer that doesn't dry things properly, my cupboard of vegan heaven, and our possibly depressed fridge. It started making that noise about a month after we moved in. Our main theories are that either the previous tenant died and is now possessing our fridge, or that fridges are sentient and this fridge is particularly sad about something. It's okay, baby. I know, it's okay. This is the dining room where we never dine, and through here we have the living room. In here we have a single sofa, the other single sofa, the lanky sofa, the PlayStation, games, the hole Josh punched in the table when he was angry, the speaker that looks like a condom, and the giant painting of Evan made by our friend Jamie. We usually keep Evan covered up because it scares him too much to stare into his own face. It really freaks him out. On the way up these stairs, we have the creepy haunted cupboard which several of my housemates have seen move when nobody is near it. Terrifying what is inside you. The weird Victorian seat, which we're not sure what it's for. And the staircase featuring an avocado sticker. In fact, there are avocado stickers all over the friggin' house. Upstairs is the bathroom, complete with this weird little wall thing next to the toilet so people don't see you pooping when they accidentally walk in. And also the bidet. Apparently this is to wash your butt with, but all the way through my childhood, my granddad told me it's to wash feet. So I'm confused and mildly scared. If anyone could let me know, put me out of this misery. Thanks. Quick break from the tour to tell you who I actually live with, because I forgot to do that. For those of you who don't know, I have moved in with this, my pet American, called Evan. This, which is my Josh. He's also the producer of my feature film. But mainly, he's just my Josh. This, my pet Australian, called James, who also worked on the feature film with me. And this. This is Kitty. She was our estate agent. We made friends with our estate agent. Yes, it's weird, don't think about it too much. The rest of the house is generally just bedrooms such as this room, Josh's room, which is always mysteriously locked. He doesn't trust us. We'll get him back one day. Evan's room, which is also locked and is next to one of our collections of fire extinguishers that are all around the house. Evan's got a room tour of his own. If you want to go check that out, I will link it in the description. Ooh. James's room / evil lair, which was originally going to be my room, except everyone else decided they couldn't afford my room, meaning I had to take it, spiraling me down into an endless, horrible pit of debt, but, you know, hey, it's so big! And Kitty's room, which is... Kitty? Kitty, I'm doing okay. Kitty is always asleep. There's so much more I could say about this house, like the fact that we planted avocados, the ridiculously giant TV we have in the living room, or the grass that we planted and then managed to murder, but unfortunately, that is all we've got time for. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a big thumbs up, and also let me know in the comments that you enjoyed it, because that's nice, isn't it? Make me feel all warm and fuzzy and lovely. If you want to watch another video, click right here. Whoa, look at that! Out of nowhere! And I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye, au revoir, ciao, poop sound.